mid-credit scene for Marvel's Eternals movie introduces the brother of Thanos, Eros, aka Star Fox, played by Harry Styles, along with his teleporting pal, Pip the Troll, voiced by Patton Oswalt. While these eccentric characters may feel a world apart from the more stoic Eternals we met in the movie, they have an extensive shared history in the comics. Here's everything you need to know about Star Fox, from his origin and powers to his connections to the Eternals, the Avengers, and the Mad Titan himself. Star Fox may be brother to Thanos in the comics, but they couldn't be more different. Whereas Thanos is a genocidal, power-hungry warlord, Eros is a carefree lover, not a fighter, who spends his days as hedonistically as possible. What else would you expect from a cosmic being who shares a name with the Greek god of love? In fact, according to Marvel lore, he inspired Earth's myths about Eros, and then he was given a new superhero name by the Wasp, Star Fox. Star Fox made his comic book debut right alongside his big purple brother in 1973's Iron Man number 55. He was born in a turtle on Titan, the moon of Saturn, where a splinter group of Eternals made their home. Star Fox lived a life filled with fun and pleasure, with little in the way of actual responsibility. But that all changed when Thanos emerged as one of the greatest threats the Marvel Universe has ever seen. It's worth pointing out that Thanos is technically an Eternal too, but a recessive deviant gene caused him to appear monstrous compared to the beautiful, godlike Eternals. It wasn't until Thanos hatched a plan to destroy their home of Titan that Star Fox snapped out of his lackadaisical life and joined the hero Captain Marvel in saving the day. While not exactly the universe's next greatest defender, Star Fox finally took on actual responsibility and fashioned himself a hero. When Thanos enacted his master plan to assemble the Infinity Gauntlet, Star Fox joined the Avengers in their fight to stop him. Even though Thanos proved himself to be a monster, Star Fox maintained a rocky relationship with his brother, a relationship that was frequently pushed to the limit, like when Thanos revealed to Star Fox that he killed their mother. You thought your family had drama. As the Eternals movie showed us, each Eternal has their own unique ability, and Star Fox is no different. Star Fox has the same basic attributes as the other comic book Eternals: longevity, flight, accelerated healing, and super strength, speed, and endurance. The special ability that sets him apart is his psionic power to control people's emotions. He typically uses his power to make a person feel intense euphoria, a sense of love so strong they'll do whatever he says. Unfortunately, his power does not work on Thanos. Otherwise, instead of the Mad Titan, he'd be the Glad Titan. Yeah, and we never have had to worry about that whole snap thing. As you can imagine, Star Fox's reputation as a womanizer, combined with his power to cast a love spell, has made him the subject of, well, controversy. For example, after a one-night stand, She-Hulk beat the hell out of Star Fox because she thought he may have used his power on her. But it was later revealed that he did not and has never used his power like that, and She-Hulk went as far to defend him in a court of law to prove it. That's the long and short of Star Fox's adventures in the comics, but what's he going to be up to in the MCU? As for what role Star Fox will play in the future of the MCU, we already have a good idea. After teleporting onto the Domo with Pip, he reveals he's in possession of one of the Eternals' communication orbs, the one Ajax and Cersei used to communicate with Eros. He tells Thena, Druig, and Makari that their friends are in big trouble, and he knows where to find them. Given that Arishem scooped up Cersei, Phastos, and Kingo and made off to parts unknown to judge them for their actions on Earth, it seems Star Fox is uniquely poised to help rescue them. That said, one has to wonder, what is Star Fox's motivation for helping them? While Star Fox in the comics has long proven himself to be a hero, this Star Fox may be at the beginning of his character journey and may still be in a self-serving mindset. After all, what kind of hero has a lackey run ahead to announce their arrival by listing off numerous titles like the Knave of Hearts? Well, if the comics are any indication, it could be that Star Fox has a plan that has to do with Thanos. That's right, Star Fox could be on a secret mission to resurrect his brother. Yeah, big yikes. Now, it's hard to say whether MCU Star Fox is actually Thanos' brother like in the comics. After all, Star Fox is supposed to be an Eternal, but MCU Eternals are a big departure from the comics because they were revealed to be cosmic robots, whereas comic book Eternals are living beings. So if MCU Thanos was a real being, as we know him to be, then how could his brother be a synthetic Eternal? See what I'm saying? But perhaps MCU Star Fox is not an Eternal at all, but a flesh and blood alien with a completely different origin than the comics. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, even though comic book Star Fox often fights against his brother, he still has a soft spot for him. After all, Star Fox is all about love. In fact, when Thanos was killed in the comics, Star Fox proved to be the key to bringing him back to life. Given there's a precedent in the comics, it could be that MCU Star Fox may be how Thanos makes his grand return. But would Star Fox even be able to redeem his brother? If our theory comes to pass, we'll just have to wait and see. That's everything you need to know about Star Fox. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos on Marvel's Eternals here on IGN.